I'm John Newquist, and it's the Wall Street Weekly Wrap-Up, June 24th, 2023. And it was kind of a quiet week, the first losing week for the NASDAQ in several weeks. And if we take a look at one of the newsmakers, was FedEx. They beat by earnings, but you can see revenues are down over the year. And you think about it, this is a company that does billions of dollars of revenue, and you're down, but the chart still good. People are happy that it's getting an increase. They're still profitable, but Amazon does their own delivery for most part, and a lot of people are thinking, well, not as good as UPS. So it's one to watch. The transports are not at the new high yet, so the Dow theory is not in play yet. KB Homes, just like so many other stocks, you bought it in October, November, you're doing well. I mean, that's all it was. There's so many stocks. The November lows were a good time to buy. And so what we have is people who missed the rally trying to pick stocks they think will do just as good. Revenues 2.6 up, home prices down. I don't see a good market in it. They benefited by the housing costs of materials going down quite a bit. But people don't want to give it. I think it was something like 90% of the people have a mortgage under 6%, and they don't want to trade to a higher mortgage. And that is a real stickler for people to jump and move houses. And if we look at our stats of the week, oil went below $70 again. China's, I haven't put the number yet, but they're saying high unemployment among the young Chinese workers, and I'm not sure if I can see that anywhere in a statistic. Natural gas keeps on going up. I looked at the Japan index, just like anything else. Up, you bought in November, October, you've done well. So, it's just amazing. Back then, I think everybody was 60% were in cash, 50% were in cash. So a lot of fund managers missed the rally. And if you were in the S&P, you got good bonus, but really, as they call it, the AI8 took the bulk and made the things. If you were doing individual picking, you might not have picked those 8, and guess what? You missed a lot of the rally. So that's one of the things that people are taking a look at. The indexes, we pulled back a couple percent this week. I was kind of just picked up this natural gas chart. It doesn't talk about it. If we go back to the previous chart here, natural gas is up to 272. That's actually pretty high. Now, if you go back a couple years, wow, look how high it was back then during the COVID time. Less demand, higher prices. Only in the United States would we have less demand and higher prices. It should be the other way around. We've got a lot of good demand now. Prices should be higher, but they're not. But we're all watching. I always kind of look at this is kind of like the candle. Here's the cup, and is it going to go up higher? So a lot of people are watching this one because it broke a trend line downward, and that's something to think about. I just started looking at the electronic index. The SOXX is. Again, you bought in October, November, you did well. People think, well, it's too pricey. I don't know. It's hard. You can always say go in there, but if you think, what's 20 to 30? Is it going to be double this, triple this? It's not going to be the same. That's where you have to think about it. If you just think, what is it going to be in 7 years? And it's going to go well. In Bitcoin, too surprised as you are, as much as I am, that it went from 26 to 31. It just popped that break top level, and now it's going to probably retreat, but it's still in the uptrend. That's the big thing. Look at this. Still in the uptrend. If you bought at 20,000, 18,000, 16,000 like us, you've done real well, and you're sitting up on a 70, 80% increase this year. So how high? I don't know. I mean, but it's everybody's looking at BlackRock, $1 trillion, funds under advisement. They're getting into the ETF for Bitcoin and Ethereum, and that's it. So, doesn't hurt to have some of it. Not much, but not bad. Intel, if I look at the semis, I mean, it's in an uptrend. So, again, like anything else, I just think Intel is just, they're missing it. They're always playing catch up, which is not what you want to be. They're going to do billions. I think somebody said $50 billion plant in Ohio. For what? What are they going to do? Now they're going to make chips again? They're going to make processors? They're going to go in and do all these things, and I just don't know, how good the demand's going to be in this area. ARK, I just watched it because, she was selling Tesla. Tesla, when they got the Ford deal went up, when they got the GM deal went sky high, broke above 250. I think it went up 10 straight days, I mean, we sold at 200 and it went back down to 160, you know. People say there's not going to be that much deal for it. It's just going to standardize things, and which is good. I mean, I think EV is going to be tough. Everybody's going to come in there. It's only 6% of sales, so everybody's fighting for the next 4% to get it up to 10%. But you got to have a lot of charging stations, and I was surprised. They said something only like 60,000 maybe total in the whole United States. That's not much. Considering how many cities are there? Well, over 60,000. And most people just charge at home, which is no big deal. But she's been selling it again. They came close to busting up, and that triple top now is one to look at. Still in an uptrend, but can it come back and go up higher? So one of the things I watch is if you had a good up year, we've had 5 years 50% on the Nasdaq, and if you had a good first half, you had a good second half. So just be positive. And we didn't do much selling or buying at all. Again, we're trying to stay stable. We're just underweight real estate. We're overweight everything on communication and information technology. I call the AI 8. Artificial intelligence 8. These are the stocks that are probably going to have breakthroughs. We all know NVIDIA's in it. And does Meta have it? Well, it probably was AI before it was called AI with the advertising. You think about it and it's on your Facebook feed. But these are the companies I think are the best in the AI area, and every one of them's above the Nasdaq. And so people are kind of nibbling on the bottom ones, like, okay, Amazon's only up 54%, only, so they're buying it. But this is the 8 stocks. We have NVIDIA, we have Meta, we sold Tesla, we have Google, we have AMD, we have Amazon. We're not in Apple. Apple's got to grow, got to do a little bit more growing. And we have Microsoft. So we're 6 out of 10. That's good. That's a good basket of AI stocks. You don't have to have every one of them. But we'll see you next week. Stay cool. It's been hot out here. I'm pitying the people in Texas. 121 heat index the other day. Stay cool. Talk to you later. Bye.